Well, I just got back. I've been gone in the F-150. We've been actually working on this truck on the channel. Looks pretty good, don't it? If you're not seeing it, go look for some videos of it. It's pretty nice. Needed a heater core when I got it. Installed that. Don't never want to do that job again. Hopefully the AC works. Don't know yet when doors broke. Besides the point, you've probably seen this by the thumbnail and probably got glimpses of it in videos. So what I'm going to be showing you today is something I ain't even checked out myself. An El-camino. Yes, I've always wanted an El-camino ever since I was a kid. I always wanted this body style too, with a cowl hood, and I got one years later. Is it a dream come true? It wasn't what I dreamed of, but I got one. So we're going to go over this car and look it over. Now, I gave this car, when I first seen it, the name Patches. So this is Patches. Subscribers and viewers, you two know each other now. So Patches is a 1979, 80. I have to check again. It's somewhere on the paperwork. I don't know. I own so many cars, I can't keep up with the years. But it's the single headlights, because I think they just two front ends, single and double headlights. Not sure. I'm not an El-camino expert, but this one's got the single headlights, and I think the pointed front end from the forums that I have read up on. Now, I have here this one. We do not need to know if it runs and drives. I went and got this in the LS swapped rollback, and then it drove though. It sounded like it was knocking and something was scraping bad, and it wasn't running too good. It just stall out, die, stall out, and die. I don't know what that is. That's vacuum leaks, probably all the time. But I ain't messed with it, so I ain't even looked it over. It just was affordable. We picked it up, and that gets you in trouble, don't it? When something's affordable and you always wanted one, and you can afford it, and then you get it, and yeah, so the first thing I noticed when this car pulled up was this. The hood was stuck. That's why it's not closed, because they had trouble opening it, and I did too, because I did open it before I wanted to put a top on it. I explain why later, so I can close it down on it, but I don't let it close all the way. So let's open this up. I was told this was a 4.4, and it had a new battery in it. It does. It has some black tape though. A cable, and I think it was going on this little tag here. 4.4. Now, all my years of messing with small box Chevys, I usually can tell a 400, a 350, a 305, and so on. I'm going to show you the secret. You can't tell by looking at them. Actually, you can. The harmonic balancer on each one of them engines that I named is different. 350's got a kind of a skinnier one. 305's got a fat one. A 400 is skinny with a notch cut out in it. On the back side of it. You can tell a motor by that if it ain't had like somebody put the wrong harmonic balancer on it. Now, I'm not 100% this is a 305, but I've been messing with engines my whole life. So in a later video where I dig down in and try to get the casting numbers to double check what this is, but for now let's call it a 305. Looks like it's got new plug wires. Don't know if it got new plugs. The AC has been deleted on. Has a new heater blower motor. The battery tray is a little rusty. A little. The firewall needs attended to in some spots, like under the cowl. The radiator support. Can you see enough? It don't look too bad. underneath don't look too bad. A lot of surface rust. Have the headlights pointing to the sky. That's loose. Yeah, that's loose. Okay. Oh. It's a mess. It was affordable. So, the reason the top's on it, because I told you we would address this subject in a later video, is as the windshield's gone, it's been busted out for a while, probably a good 12, 13 years or longer. You can tell old windows like that. Doors open up fine. So I'm going to pull this top off so we can get a look inside, and maybe we might even kick the window out because it needs to come out and it's in the way. Lots of surface rust right here. It had a vinyl top on it. Go figure. That's saying something. Pretty cool back in the day, I say, with that vinyl top. These have a sweeping back window, which is pretty cool too. I think this is a double pane with a laminate plastic in them. It'd be hard to cut, but if I chopped the top on this, we would have to cut some grass. Oh, the smell of this car. Have you ever smelt just years of, if somebody had a bunch of ferrets, rats, and cats all in one house, and they never cleaned up after them, and it's 100 degrees outside, and you walk into that, that's what this smells like. So, the first thing you will notice is this. This starts the car. But you gotta have the key on first, because it don't crank off the key. Probably a wiring issue. Might be the most common thing is a fusible link bun into. So, windshield is not going to come on out. It's busted. There's a hole here. There's a hole on the other side. It's gone. It's in like 4 places. I actually pulled most of this back out, and it's just coming out and see, coming out in pieces. I don't want to get cut, but I don't know. It needs a windshield though. Doing dash things, cracking like always. These look pretty good. Does it work? How do you turn these on? Do I need the key? Do we need the key? Do we need ignitions? Here we go. Come on, ignition. What is this? Chevy El-camino 2-door. Okay. Radio. Have a new fan blower and it don't work. Gauges, don't know if they do gauge stuff. As I said, I ain't messed with this. Ooh. Not do that again. Headlights. I got headlights. I got a fuse box. That's good. I'll show you how to, how does Derek say it? Bring the thunder. You turn the key on like this, and 2 pumps. Bring the thunder. Oh, it's running. Oh, I figured it wouldn't run. And it didn't run. It's got everything back here. Has a missing center cap. It's got pots in there. Back window, no headliner. Bring the thunder again. Ain't that? Yeah, that's what Derek says. I never do say that though, but it's pretty cool he's got that catchphrase. I'm more like, is it gonna knock? Is it gonna run? It was. It must have been like, didn't have enough fuel in the bowls or something. Anyway, Check it out. Do you hear the hissing? Ah, you dirty girl. You quit on me. Anyway, it's definitely got some. Oh my god, look at the vacuum leak. It definitely got some. Was that gas I seen drip? Oh, okay. Start up again, I guess. As I told you, it was stalling out when they pulled up in it. Well, I could before I heard it knocking. Don't sound like it was knocking. I've been exhaust or something I heard. Sounded like it was a motor. We'll get it running. And vacuum leaks is probably the issue. But once that warms up a little, and vacuum shouldn't be too much of a issue but idle. I would think. We still ain't got to the back of the car yet. I'm gonna chop his top if somebody don't talk me out of it. Been a couple years since I chopped something. Last thing I chopped was a 51 Chevy. Before that, I think it was a S10. I chopped a mini S10. And I chopped one car. The other one's been trucks, like 50 model trucks and S10s and stuff like that. I would say this will be chopping like a S10. I don't think oil pressure or any of the gauges work. It's not chatting one, so it must have oil pressure. And the shape this car is in is, I don't know. The front's a little, I fixed Versa. I mean, it's got potential. Anything's got potential, you're crazy enough to try to fix it. I mean, oh, it's the floorboard. And I'm gonna be honest, I didn't check nothing. Makes for better content. Just buy it, get it over with. You wanted one, you got one. Just turn it into something that nobody would think it would be. So the bed, we put together, it's got a gas door and it sounds pretty good. It's got some weight reduction back here. The tires, love the frame. So that's the noise I've been hearing. Oh, that's the frame look. You can see it. I can't. Look okay? I was told these G-bodies here like to rust in the back. How's the floors look? I'll show you guys before I see. It felt like it was gone. I get to see in editing. But you get to see today. And in the comment section, any leaks? See any leaks down there? I see rust on the lower door. Don't think the bed has any rust inside of it. I always thought the shade tail lights. Well, like a S10 tail light would fit that perfect. Nice cool S10 tail light. We got the dual headlights in the bumper. We got the El-camino tailgate. Got a latch here. It's not doing this latch thing. Oh, what's good is having a tailgate if you can't open it. Much more solid. Got some chrome. Door's a little rusty. So is the fender, looks like. That's nice. This door does open. Window sill and trims off. So it's an old car. It's an El-Camino. It needs work. Anything old does. It was affordable. I always wanted one as a kid. Kind of was a dream car of mine to own. And let me tell you, that dream might have turned into a nightmare. But it's an El-Camino, and I think we can build it into something nice. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Comment section below if you want to see any mods to this car. What do you want to see? How-to videos on, you know. They plenty here. And it's getting summertime. And we need to build a project. We got a lot of projects. So, subscribe. Check the eBay store out in the description below. Parts I don't need, I will sell on eBay. And they might be something else you see on all you might want.